How often do we find ourselves in situations where we know it's time to move on, but we don't know how to do it gracefully? A crossroad where we are torn between the familiarity of the past and the uncertainty of the future. In such life-altering moments, invaluable wisdom can be found in the words of Steve Harvey, a remarkable name in the field of humor, broadcasting, and literature. As we embark on this enlightening journey, we delve deeper into Harvey's insightful perspective on mastering the art of a graceful exit, a skill that demands more than just mustering the courage to leave a job or concluding a relationship. It is about navigating through the labyrinth of life with an air of dignity, respect, and self-assuredness. Steve Harvey, a juggernaut of wisdom, beacon of light guiding us through life's often turbulent waters, has some profound advice on this topic. In his world, the world that we are about to venture into, he speaks about the powerful art of knowing when to walk away. Harvey's philosophy is grounded in the belief that life is a complex tapestry of experiences, and that each thread woven into it bears significance. He emphasizes that every situation we find ourselves in, no matter how difficult or challenging, serves a purpose, until it doesn't. One of the most impactful insights from Harvey's rich repertoire of advice is the recognition and acceptance of when a situation no longer serves its purpose. This, according to him, is the first crucial step towards graceful exit. To truly grasp the essence of this philosophy, we must engage in a constant process of introspection. By nurturing our self-awareness, we can more easily recognize when it is time to bid adieu. We need to cultivate the courage to face the truth, no matter how harsh it may be, and accept the reality of our circumstances. This, according to Steve Harvey, is the key to mastering the graceful exit. It requires courage, self-awareness, and a deep understanding of oneself. It entails acknowledging the end of an era and facing the dawn of a new one with dignity and respect. Therefore, one of Steve Harvey's most potent pieces of advice is to recognize when it's time to leave. He encourages us to be honest with ourselves and acknowledge when a situation is no longer serving us. This is the first step to a graceful exit. To master this, we must nurture our self-awareness and cultivate the courage to accept the truth. Next, Harvey emphasizes the importance of leaving on a high note. He passionately communicates this concept, urging us to consider the impact of our interactions. He underscores that there's value in making a conscious effort to create a strong and impactful ending to our interactions, relationships, and even tasks. Harvey uses a multitude of examples to illustrate his point. He proposes that it could be something as straightforward as expressing sincere to someone. An earnest and genuine thank you, he suggests, can transform a person's day, infuse their tasks with meaning, and make them feel seen and appreciated. He encourages us to remember that words have power, and we have control over the positivity we share with others. He also posits that this principle extends to more complicated situations. This could mean resolving lingering issues, disagreements, or conflicts. We all encounter challenges and disputes in our lives. Harvey pushes us to consider, rather than leaving these unresolved, how much more it could be if we made an effort to find a resolution. He believes that doing so not only brings closure, but can also foster growth, deepen understanding, and strengthen relationships. He further delves into how this idea permeates all aspects of our lives. Whether it's at home, at work, or in our social circles, we have the opportunity to make a difference. It is about leaving our mark, a positive impression that lasts even after we've moved on. It's about closing chapters on a high, leaving no room for bitterness or regret. He accentuates that our actions can influence how we are remembered, shaping our legacy. This idea of leaving a positive legacy behind, Harvey stresses, is not about grand gestures or achievements. Instead, it's about the simple, everyday actions that reflect our character, our values, and our respect for others. He also clarifies that this doesn't mean we should avoid difficult conversations or confrontations. Instead, it's about how we engage with these situations, with honesty, compassion, and a genuine desire for resolution. By doing so, Harvey asserts, we ensure that we leave a positive legacy behind. Another crucial aspect of Harvey's advice revolves around the principle of maintaining respect. This concept, as simple as it may seem, holds profound value in all our day-to-day interactions. Respect, as he defines it, is not just about politeness or etiquette, It's about recognizing and valuing the dignity and worth of others. Harvey encourages us to practice this by treating others the same way we would want to be treated. This golden rule, so timeless and universal, forms the bedrock of his philosophy. It means acknowledging the humanity in others, their individuality, and appreciating their unique perspectives. He emphasizes that we should refrain from indulging in petty gossip. It's a waste of time, he argues, a destructive habit that only serves to sow discord and tarnish reputations. Not only does it hurt the people involved, but it also erodes the trust and camaraderie needed for a healthy community. We should resist such low tendencies, choosing instead to focus on more positive and productive pursuits. Furthermore, Harvey underscores the importance of not burning bridges. In our journey through life, we inevitably cross paths with countless individuals, each leaving their mark in some way. Burning bridges, he warns, not only closes avenues for future opportunities, but also carries the causing lasting damage to relationships. He also insists on the necessity of taking the high road. It's easy to succumb to pettiness or revenge, especially when we feel wronged. But taking the high road, despite its challenges, is a true display of it speaks volumes about our maturity, resilience, and integrity. So, Harvey's advice, in essence, is about staying true to ourselves, honoring our values, and leading a life steeped in respect. It's about avoiding gossip, resisting the urge to burn bridges, and taking the high road whenever possible. Harvey also stresses the importance of planning your exit. He emphasizes the significance of creating a strategy for your departure, rather than just jumping ship at the first sign of trouble. According to him, any decision made in haste or on the spur of the moment could potentially lead to regrettable circumstances in the future. Instead, he argues, it's about investing time into understanding what you want from your next move. Harvey suggests a thoughtful approach to this process. He advises us not to rush or be forced into a decision by external circumstances, but rather to allow ourselves the luxury of time to contemplate what we truly desire. Recklessly jumping to the next opportunity without a thorough understanding of what it entails could land us in a worse situation than before. An integral part of this planning process involves seeking advice. Harvey believes in the power of consulting with experts or trusted individuals who can provide valuable insights and perspectives. Their knowledge and experience could be the key to unlocking potential opportunities and avoiding potential pitfalls. In addition to seeking advice, Harvey also encourages setting new goals, that this is an opportune moment to reassess our objectives and align them with our future plans. Having clear, measurable goals provides a sense of direction, making it easier to navigate through the uncertainty of change. Another aspect Harvey emphasizes on is taking time for self-reflection. This is a moment to introspect, to understand our strengths and weaknesses, our passions, and what truly makes us happy. He says, it's not just about choosing a different path, but about choosing a path that leads to fulfillment and personal growth. This might involve seeking advice, setting new goals, or simply taking some time for self-reflection. Lastly, Harvey teaches us that it's okay to be emotional. Parting can be difficult, triggering a myriad of feelings. Yet Harvey urges us to transmute these emotions into something beneficial, like gratitude for the shared moments or anticipation for what lies ahead. To summarize, Steve Harvey's guidance on mastering the art of leaving gracefully involves 5 pivotal aspects: knowing when it's time to go, making your departure memorable, retaining respect, strategizing your exit, and harnessing your emotions. Each aspect carries a potent message that we possess the ability to mold our own experiences. Although bidding farewell can be tough, it can equally act as a catalyst for growth, transformation, and fresh starts. When you're faced with the need to move on, recall Harvey's counsel. Acknowledge when it's time to proceed, part ways on a positive note, uphold respect, strategize your farewell, and accept your emotions. By following these steps, you're on your way to mastering the skill of exiting gracefully. We're grateful to Steve Harvey for his insight and guidance. As we traverse life's changes, his teachings will undoubtedly guide our steps.